A dash, B dash, C dash represents 0. You must do grouping 2, 4, 8, 16, that is 2 to the power of n. If we have 4 variables, we can have 16 min terms and 16 max terms. A single one present in that cell, no adjacent ones, then you can make the group of only 1. We cannot further simplify the algebraic expression. You must keep the algebraic expression. Hello students, welcome to the next session of Digital Electronics. I am Dr. Soumyashree from Department of Computer Science, Vidyashram College. In the last session, I explained you about the simplification of the Boolean functions, isn't it? So Boolean functions will contain the function as well as the variables we are going to use in a digital device, isn't it? So what is the simplification method is you can reduce the number of expressions to a minimum so that it will reduce the size of the circuits. Why do we need simplification is to reduce the size of the circuit or number of gates used in the circuits. Okay, one simple method of simplification is using the postulates and the theorems to simplify the function for minimal expression, isn't it? Now, in this session, I'm going to tell you about another method of simplification of Boolean functions. If you have a function of 10 min terms or 10 max terms, how you are going to reduce that? If you have 10 min terms, 3 variables and 10 min terms, you need to have a longer circuit in order to implement that function. Okay. Instead of that, if you simplify that to 1 or 2 expression, you can reduce the number of gates that are used in a digital circuit. Okay. Now, the another method for simplification of the Boolean function is called as the Carnot map. It is a mapping. As the simplification proceeds, you will see a diagram of a map. What is the diagram? What does the map contains? Is it the map of map that you study in social science? No, not exactly that map that you are going to study in this map. Why it is called as Carnot map, or what is the use of Carnot map in simplification of the expression? These are all I'm going to explain you in this session. All right. The Carnot map, or simply you can call it as K-map. Okay. If it is prolonged, if you think that pronouncing Carnot is difficult, you can simply pronounce it as K-map. Okay. The Carnot map, which is also known as the K-map, can be termed as a method. Okay, this is another method for what? For simplifying the algebraic expressions or algebraic functions that are used in the circuits. Okay, what is the intention of introducing Carnot map is sometimes simplification of Boolean functions or expressions in normal form using the postulates and the theorems is little bit complex. Each time we cannot simplify as easily as the simple expressions. If you have simple expressions with minimum min terms or minimum max terms, you can easily simplify it. If you have more than 10 or more than 12 min terms or max terms in a Boolean expression, it will be very much difficult for you to simplify that expression using only the theorems and the postulates. So, the scientist Carnot invented a simplified method of simplifying the expression. It is a simplified method and an easier method when compared to the simplification using the expressions. Okay. In this, what does the Carnot map suggest is, it is not going to actually map, it will just give you a table. How do you simplify that table? You can use this K-map to any expression which has maximum number of expressions or maximum number of minterms. If you have 3 variables in a algebraic expression, how many minterms or how many max terms you can get is, it is 2 to the power of n, is it not? What is the number of variables and what is the number of minterms and max terms is? If number of variables is n, the maximum number of minterms and max terms you can obtain in a Boolean expression is 2 to the power of n. Suppose if you have 3 variables, you can have maximum of 8 minterms and 8 max terms. If you have 4 variables, you can have 16 minterms and 16 max terms, maximum of. Okay. Here, the K-map will help you to simplify the Boolean expression much comfortably than the previous method of simplification. Okay. The Carnot map is used for extensive calculation by taking advantage of humans' pattern recognition capability. As we say, pictures are stronger than words. You can easily understand pictures more than words. Whatever I am explaining you, if it is given in a video or given in a picture, you can easily understand, is it not? But everything you cannot express in pictures. Here, we have a simplified method of representing the expressions in a picture format. So, again, another thing is, humans can easily recognize the pattern. Okay, pattern recognition is another topic of study in the computer science, but hide or will suppress our interest for pattern recognition at this stage only. Okay. Now, from this, you can get to know that the Boolean expression is represented in the form of a map or a pattern. As we said, in the form of a pattern, you can represent the Boolean expression. Okay. How does you are going to simplify is, the required Boolean results are transferred from a truth table. We know about the truth table of 2 variables, 3 variables and 4 variables. Is it not? We have the Boolean results transferred from truth table to a 2-dimensional grid. 2-dimensional is having a row and a column. You know about the matrix, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We have the matrix representation. What is this matrix representation consists of is a 2-dimensional presentation, is it not? In the form of a row and in the form of a column. Alright, it will be transferred to 2-dimensional grid like this, where the cells, you will be having cells in the grid which are ordered in gray code. Gray code is, as I have said, it changes with 1 bit. Okay. Gray code, if you remember, gray code, the BCD, that is binary coded decimal XS3 code, in that we introduced you to the gray code, isn't it? Where in gray code, 1 bit changes at a time, is it not? We are going to fill these Boolean results in grid ordered with gray code, and each cell position, each cell in the table or the map represents one combination of the circuit or one minterm or max term. Okay, input conditions. Input condition is nothing but min term or max term. Okay, while each cell value, what does the cell contains, what does the cell represent is one of the input condition. What does the cell value, what do you contain in the cell value is represents the corresponding output value. What is the output of that input? When you input a value into the cell, what is the possible output? Okay, optimal groups of ones or zeros are identified. We are going to identify the min terms and the max terms using the 1 and the zeros. As we know, everything in digital electronics will be operated only with two values, ones and zeros. So in coordinate map also, we are going to use only the 1 and the 0. All right. These terms that are given in a grid can be used to write what you are going to use or what you are going to do with that coordinate map is you are going to write a minimal Boolean expression. You are going to reduce the number of min terms or max terms, representing the required logic. You are going to represent the logic but in a simplified manner. Why? Because you need minimum number of gates, whatever it is, you need minimum, whatever it, expressions or gates or circuits, you have to accommodate more gates in lesser space. As you know about the microprocessor, if you get to know about the subject of microprocessor, you will get to know that as the years go by, the capacity of the processor increases, is it not? If you have purchased a laptop today and your friend purchases a laptop after 4 years, he will get much compact laptop than you with larger capacity, with increased capacity, is it not? How it is possible to increase the capacity of the processor is by minimizing the number of space or space required. That is, if you take 1 square, if it is possible to accommodate 1000 circuits today, after 4 years or maybe you can take 2 years, you can double the size of the circuit, you can accommodate in a square. That means size of the circuit decreases but capacity increases. Okay, how it is possible is by simplifying the operations that can be carried out on the processor. Okay, this reduces the burden on the circuits or the gates. Now coming back to the concept of coordinate map, it uses a map, not exactly the map from social science, map of world, but it is a map of the expressions. Which expression? Boolean expression. All right. Here, for simplifying in a coordinate map, we have some of the rules that must be followed to minimize. You can't minimize all the expression, you can take it to 0. You cannot make that. Okay. You can reduce it to minimum of 1 variable or 2 variable or 2 min terms or 1 min term, like that. For minimizing also, you have certain rules to be followed so that you can get a proper simplification of the Boolean expression. If you don't follow any rules and you abruptly minimize the expression, the function will not be fulfilled or the function you have given will not be executed properly. Because of this, there are certain rules that must be implemented or that must be followed for simplifying a algebraic expression in the coordinate map. All right. The coordinate map uses some of the rules. What are those rules for simplification of the expressions? We have some 7 to 8 rules. Here, what we have to consider is, we have two expressions. One is the sum of the products and product of the sum. For both the expressions, algebraic expressions, you can use the Carnot map. Okay, how do you minimize the expression, or how do you simplify the expression normally is, you take the ones from the function and you form the sum of the products, and you cancel the commonly occurring min terms, so that you will get the simplified expression, is it not? In the same way, if it is a sum of product term or sum of product expression, how do you simplify that using Carnot map? Same thing, you have to consider the ones. Okay, ones will be considered here. Okay, here you may, the map depends on the number of variables that are present in an expression. You can have the map of 4 cells, you can have the map of 6 cells, you can have the map of 16 cells, you can have the map of, if you have 5 expressions, you can have the 2 to the power of n number of cells. If you have 3 variables, 2 to the power of 3, 8 cells. If you have 4 variables, that is 2 to the power of 4, 16 variables. If you have 5, you will have 32 cells for different min terms. Each cell represents either a min term or max term. Oh, each cell represents that. Okay. What is the first rule in simplification using the Carnot map is, first thing is, groups may not include any cell containing a 0. So you have to group the cells which contains only ones. Okay. Here you have a representation of the map. Okay. This is a K map or Carnot map. Here we are using 2 variables, A and B. Okay. A and B, A has 2 conditions, isn't it? One is complement, another one is non-complement form. Okay, one is normal and the complement form, or low and high value, is it not? Here we have the table where this table is separated by a line where the row represents one variable and the column represents another variable. This is a form of matrix representation of the variables. Alright, if you have a function with variable a comma b, you can represent this a and b like this, or you can invert it a and b. Anyway, it is same. Okay, a has 2 values, 0 which can be represented as a dash. Okay, 1 can be represented as a. B can be represented as 0 if it will be B dash. If it is 1, it will be B. If you have 2 variables, A comma B, what are the different combinations of zeros and ones you can have is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1, isn't it? Here we have 0, 1, 2, 3. Decimal values, decimal equivalents, 0, 1, 2, 3. That is A comma B, 2 variables. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 4 combinations you have. Like we use gray code, 0, 0, 1 digit is changed. Again, another digit is changed. Last one. You can change the values, but it is representing even decimal values. So, it will be representing the combinations like this, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Isn't it? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Each value will be represented as one cell. Alright, how do you represent these values? 0, 0 can be represented as A dash into B dash. 1 can be represented as A dash into B. 2 can be represented as A into B dash, isn't it? 1, 1 can be represented as AB. These 4 values can be represented in this, in the sum of the product form. Here we have A dash into B dash. First cell will be A dash into B dash, which represent 0, 0. Alright. Next we have A, it is 1, A value is 1, B value is 0. It is 1, 0. Here we have B, 1, A dash, 0. This is 0, 1. Isn't it? 0, 1. 0th column, first row. Now we have B, A is also 1, B is also 1. So combination representation can be like this. If you have this map, you can represent it as A, B. You can represent like this is A dash, A, B dash, B. So it will be A dash into B dash or 0, 0. This will be A into B dash, 1, 1 and 0. This is A dash B represents 0, 1. Now this is A and B. Here this is 1, 1. Okay. Now you can interchange the values even. How do you change the values is, if you take the map, I'll write it as A, B. When you can interchange. Here this will be 0, 1, 0, 1 or A dash, A, B dash, B. Now we have A dash into B dash. This will represent, this cell will represent 0, decimal equivalent 0. Now we have A dash B, that is 0, 1 represents decimal equivalent 1. Alright. Next we have A into B dash represents 1 into 0. Okay. This represents the decimal equivalent 1. Now we have A into B, it is 1, 1 represents the decimal equivalent 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Another it is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You can represent the variables in any form. This method of, in this, using the expression, you are going to represent the values in this. Alright. Whatever expression is given, one will be represented. Suppose you have 4 cells. If it is 0 and if you have a 1, you cannot group a 0 and a 1 as what is the condition is? You need to have the group of only ones. One value must be there in group. Okay. Here they have made a group of 0 and 1, which is a wrong form of representing an expression in the K-map. Alright. Same thing, you have another function which has 2 values 1. So this can be grouped together because both the values are 1. That means first rule is you cannot combine a 1 and the 0. Alright. What is the next rule of simplification? The second rule suggests you that groups may be horizontal or vertical. If you want to group the ones in the map, you can group it in horizontal way or in vertical way, but not diagonally. You cannot simplify the expression by grouping the ones diagonally. Suppose if you have the map like this, where 0, 1, 1, 0 is there. We cannot group. If you look at the table, you find that what is the first rule says? Only one must be grouped, is it not? If you look at this map, 1 are present in the diagonal direction. Now, if you follow first rule, these two must be grouped. But simplification in this method is not possible. Why not possible? I'll tell you later. This way, the diagonal grouping of the ones is not possible. If you have table like this, that means we cannot further simplify the algebraic expression. You must keep the algebraic expression as it is. Okay. Here we have two values. If you follow first rule, you must also follow the second rule, which says you cannot group the diagonal values. You can go either horizontal or in vertical. Okay, horizontal or in vertical manner. Here you have the example 1, 1, 1. You can group the ones vertically, or you can group the ones horizontally. Okay, you can do this, but you cannot group like this. All right, this is the second rule. What is the third rule suggests you? Groups must contain 1, 2, 4, 8, either 1 or 2 or 4 or 8, or in general 2 to the power of n cells. As I explained you now itself, you'll have, if you have n variables, you'll have 2 to the power of n cells. All right. If n equals 1, a group will contain 2 ones. Since 2 to the power of 1 is 2, if you have only one variable, you have 2 cells. Okay. If n equals 2, that means 2 variables, the group will contain 4 ones. Maximum of 4 ones you can have. That is maximum of 4 min terms. 1 represents the min term, isn't it? So you can have 4 ones or 4 min terms in an expression, because 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 4. That means you can have total of 4 cells in a corner map. Like this, you have the representation where you have 2 ones. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 8. You can have these many number of ones. You have 2 numbers. You can group the cells using the second rule, second and the first rule. All the ones either in horizontal or in vertical manner. All right. If you have taken another example, here we have 4 ones in all the cells. There is 1, so you can make a group of all the ones. Okay. Another example, we have 3 ones. Here we have 3 ones. You cannot make the group of 3 ones. Either you can make it the group of 4 or 2. You can make the group of either 1 or 2 or 4 or 8. All right. You cannot make the group of 3, or you cannot make the group of 5. Suppose if you have 1 here, you cannot make the group of 5 ones. Okay. It must be only even number of ones, that is not all even. It must be 1. If it is only 1 value, there is no need of simplification. You can directly write it, or else it must be either 2 ones or 4 ones or 8 ones or 16 ones like this, 2 to the power of n values. So this is an invalid form of representing the expression or grouping the ones in a K-map. Another invalid expression is like this. You cannot make the group of 5 ones. If you think there are 5 ones, so I can group all the 5 ones, you cannot make it. Okay, only even number 2, 4, 8 like this. You must do grouping 2, 4, 8, 16, that is 2 to the power of n. 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, power of 4 like this. 2, 4, 8, 16 can make the group using this rule. Okay, what is the next rule is suggesting you is each group should be as large as possible. You must try to group maximum number of ones in a K map. If you have the map like this and you have 6 ones, what does the third rule says is you cannot make the group of 6 ones. Since you have 6 ones, if you think that 6 ones you can make a group, it cannot happen like that. You can make the group of 4 or group of 4 like this. Alright. Should be as large as possible. You cannot make this 2, this 2, this 2 like this. Why this rule has been imposed is, if you try to make smaller groups, the simplification task will be a failure. Okay, you cannot simplify as much as possible to the maximum. That means again there is a possibility of reducing the number of minterms in an algebraic expression. So what does the fourth rule says is you need to have maximum number of ones. You must try to group the maximum number of ones in the K-map. This is the correct representation of the groups in a K-map. Here you have the example of wrong expression where you have 3 variables A, B, C. How do you group these variables is either you can take A, B and C, which is more convenient way, or you can take A, B, C. You can take it like that also, but A, B, comma C will be much comfortable to perform the calculation. Here we have the representation of A, B. When you have 2 combinations, you can have 4 different combinations. Okay, here we have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. As I said in the beginning of the session, the gray code format will be followed in this. That means 0, 0, 0, 1 is made. Immediately you cannot have 1, 0, because if 1, 0 is placed here, 2 values will be modified, okay, which will not be the simplification method. That means you cannot properly simplify that. So 1, 1 will be written in the middle of the column followed by 1, 0. So this 0 is changed to 1 in the gray code format, and the next we have the 1 changed to 0. We have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Don't confuse that. 0, 0, 0, 1. After that 1, 0 must be there. Because we are following the gray code format, 0, 1 will be changed to 1, 1 and 1, 1 will be changed to 1, 0. C obviously have only 2 values, 0 and 1. Here you have A dash, B dash, A dash, B, AB, AB dash. Okay, here you have C dash, C. Okay, what are the values in this is, if you take the table of 3 variables, K-map of 3 variables, you have 4 columns and 2 rows, or you can take it as 2 columns and 4 rows by reversing the representation. But the research says that this is the more convenient way than that. So, we will take A, B, C. So, this cell will have A dash, B dash, A dash, B, AB, A, B dash. So, this is C dash, C. So, first it will be A dash, B dash, C dash represents 0, 0, 0. Then we have A dash, B, C dash. It will be 0, 1, 0. Next we have A, B, C dash. This is 1, 1, 0. Next we have A, B dash, C dash. That means 1, 0, 0. Next it is A dash, B dash, C represents 0, 0, 1. Alright. Next we have A dash, B, C will represent 0, 1, 1. Next we have A, B, C representing 1, 1, 1. Lastly we have A, B dash, C represents 1, 0, 1. Alright, here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 4 and 5. How do you represent the table? In the decimal representation, you have A, B, C. So, you can represent the values 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 4, 5. You can represent the decimal equivalent in these cells in that format or in that manner also. Okay. Here we have the wrong representation of the grouping, that is 1, 1, 1, 1. You cannot make like this, which will fail the intention of K-map using for the simplification. Okay. This is the 4th rule. What about the 5th rule? Okay. 5th rule is giving a suggestion that each cell containing a 1 must be in at least one group. That means you cannot skip any min term or you cannot skip any one value in the K-map. Okay. You have to include all the ones in the group. Okay. Here we have all the 3 ones must be present in the group. Suppose if you have another table, A, B, C, here you have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. If you have ones like this, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. What I can do is, I will group the values horizontally and vertically. But this 1 is not included in this group. So what must be done? Either you have to group, if it is possible, you have to group with another one, or you have to make itself as a 1, because as I said in the third rule, what does the third rule suggest is group can contain either 1 or 2 or 4 or 8 number of ones. So you can make, if none of the 1 is there with this to make a group, you can make a group of a single 1. But you cannot leave this 1 because there is no adjacent 1 in this expression. Thinking that you cannot skip this 1. If there is a single 1 present in that cell, no adjacent ones, then you can make the group of only one expression or one mean term. Okay, it will not be further simplified. It will be the simplified form. Okay, this will be A dash, B, C dash. You can represent this value in the same way. Alright, this is another rule. What is the next rule says? Sixth rule, groups may overlap. You can have an overlapping group in a K-map. Suppose if you have ones, why it is given is, as we said in this previous one, each group should be as large as possible. In comply with this fourth rule, you have the sixth rule which allows you to group the ones which can be overlapping. Okay, here you have 6 ones. What you can do is, you can make the group of 4 ones and group of 2 ones. But you can make the group of 4 ones to make further simplification. Okay, as the fourth rule says, you need to have larger group. Instead of 2 ones, you can make the group of 4 ones. Alright, but this is not a overlapping group, but this is not a right method of simplifying the expression, because even though they are not overlapping, they are not fulfilling the fourth rule that there must be maximum number of ones or maximum numbers of ones must be included in the group, or it must be as large as possible. So that rule is violating. That means you can overlap the groups with maximum number of ones. This is about some of the rules. Further rules will be discussed in the next session. We are going to continue this concept of Carnot map in the next session. All right. Thank you.